When I decided to leave Toronto and move to the jungle, quite a few people thought I was actually crazy. They didn't really understand how I was going to trade in busy, fun lifestyle of living in the city to move to a quiet beach town here in Nosara. And I have to say that's been one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. Now, choosing to leave the city required me to let go of many things, including my identity. I chose to close down some businesses, sell out of some businesses, and let go of that lifestyle, that status, those possessions, that identity that I had created in order to move here. In moving here, I have discovered that bird won't shut up. Still won't shut up, and I'm going to keep going. So in moving here, I have learned so much about myself, about life, about other people, about my dog than I ever could imagine. You know, I can honestly say for the first time in my life, I truly feel grounded. I truly feel present. So in this video, I want to share with you some of the things that I've learned living here in the jungle and what I've learned and the lessons that I want to share don't necessarily require you to pack up your stuff and move to the jungle. And what I've experienced is something that you can also discover for yourself if you take the time to take a break from the city, spend time in nature, just get grounded and present to yourself as well. Living here in the jungle, one of the things that I quickly discovered is that I have lived most of my life, if not all of my life, constantly on the go, constantly living in the future, not being present, not enjoying the here and now in this very moment. I've always been about the next meeting, phone call, accomplishment, vacation. I've never really enjoyed just being in the moment and taking in and appreciating all that that moment had to offer. And being here by myself without having to be anywhere, without having to go to any meetings or any urgent phone calls, I found that I was still feeling like I had to rush or I still had to be somewhere. And then it'd be like, wait a minute, I've got nowhere to go. Let's just enjoy the moment. And just in being in that moment and finding stillness, the creativity, thoughts, the ideas, the reflection, and then something just nothing coming up, and just being able to get really present and grounded to who I am, what's important to me, what's going on in my mind has been a really, really profound experience. You know, what's interesting as entrepreneurs, we're always thinking about go, go, go. We always have this accomplishment, this goal, this idea of where we want to be. But when we're always living in the future and always living for that next accomplishment, how do we even know when we've arrived at our goal if we're constantly looking ahead, looking forward? Now, you have to have vision and you have to have an idea of where you want to go, what you want to do. But it's also very important to be present, to check in, to understand where you at and are you happy and is this where you really want to be right now. One of the most important lessons I've learned living here is that happiness is a choice. And I know it sounds easier said than done, but truly you can choose to be happy regardless of your circumstances. Happiness can be found in the most simple things, from eating a fresh mango to walking your dog to just saying hi and smiling at strangers. It's those little moments of happiness that bring you joy, that elevate your vibration and frequency, and those little moments of joy and happiness just change your way of being. You know, when I decided to let go of a lot of the things that I had built my identity on, you know, letting go of the expectations, letting go of the idea of who I'm supposed to be or what I'm supposed to be doing, I just threw all of that out of the window, knowing that some people are going to think I'm completely crazy moving to the jungle. And that's okay, because I'm not really too concerned about what those people think. Letting go of the expectations I had of myself and just knowing that I'm doing this for me, I'm doing this for my own self-care, my own self-growth and development, it has been so easy to be happy, so easy to be free, because I'm not confining myself to those expectations or rules or the goals that I once had for myself, and just allowing myself to just be. And it's amazing. I've learned what Pura Vida means. If you've ever been to Costa Rica, you hear everybody say Pura Vida, and it's like, what is this thing? Pura Vida means pure life. But the actual definition of Pura Vida by people that live here in Costa Rica is to live a peaceful, simple, uncluttered life with a deep appreciation for nature, family, and friends. A real living that reflects happiness, well-being, and satisfaction. And that's what living here is. If you haven't been to Costa Rica, if you haven't experienced the vibe, people here, they don't give handshakes, They give high fives and fist bumps. People say hi to one another. People are laughing. Families are out every sunset, catching surf, watching the beach. Just these simple, basic, easy things in life make life so beautiful. And again, you don't have to live in a beautiful tropical destination like this. You could be living in the city. Take your family, go for walks to the park. Make that time to enjoy the simple things in life, and you will find happiness. You will find Pura Vida. Smile at strangers, even if they don't smile back. Keep smiling, because for those people that do smile, you'll get that moment of magic, and it's those little moments that make life so beautiful. Pura Vida, it's not about a lifestyle or like a slogan. It's about a way of life. It's about a mentality. It's about how you wake up with gratitude and how you go through life just smiling and laughing, enjoying. Again, you could choose to be this way. You know, it's not something you need to have to be that way. Some people think, when I have this, I'll be happy. When I get there, I'll be happy. No, you can wake up and be happy. It's a choice. And all that's in your way is letting go of the stuff that doesn't make you happy. You know, whatever your circumstances are, whatever your environment is, whether it be your job, some of the friends you have, you know, some of the habits that you don't want anymore, you can choose to let all that go. And once you let it go, on the other side of that is your happiness. It's really that easy. When I got my dog Samya, I didn't quite know why I was getting her. I just knew that it was time to get a dog. It just kind of came to me. So somebody said to me that you'll never know unconditional love till you get a dog. And I thought, that sounds like something I'm ready to try on. And when I got Samya, I wasn't quite sure why, but I just knew, okay, I'm getting this download, I'm getting this message to get a dog, and the answer will come to me. And I've discovered why. Living here in the jungle by myself, having my little fluffy companion has made my transition here so much easier. It's so beautiful to come home, to have her, to wake up, she's there, to take her for walks on the beach, you know, in the morning and at sunset. And again, you don't need to move to a jungle to get a dog. You could just get a dog, get a pet. These little furry creatures bring you so much joy and happiness. Samya not only brings me so much joy and happiness, but everyone she meets. I have met so many people because of Samya. It's crazy. Like, there are times she'll run off on me in the beach, and then I'll go get her, and you know, I'm kind of, oh, Samya, where are you? Get over here. And then I go find her, and sure enough, she's sitting down with a new group of people who I've never met before. I end up talking and chatting, and I get to tell them who I am and what I'm doing. We exchange cards and information, and like, Samya has helped me grow my network so much here that people actually refer to me as, oh, that's the owner of the white fluffy dog, which is crazy that Samya is helping me develop my community and my network here. You know, she brings so much joy and happiness to my life, and I now know why she's here in my life. She is my little companion. She's my little guardian. I know one day I will look back and I will see that Samya was with me during one of the most important, crucial times in my life, and she was my little ride or die sidekick on my quad.